Welcome into Extra Time, an exciting day today as the shortlist was announced for the best, of course, the FIFA Player of the Year.
It was too short a shortlist.
3 months to discuss who's going to win. That's going to be exciting, isn't it, gents?
I'll say the same thing every time for the next 3 months. Should be Alisson.
Are you surprised that not even a single Man City player is included in the FIFA shortlist for Best Men's Player? I think Bernardo Silva deserved it. Ian?
Yeah, absolutely agree. It is a flawed list. You could argue several of the cases. I mean, Harry Kane spent a lot of last season injured, so should he be in the 10 for this year? No, I don't think he should be, really. So, yeah, Bernardo Silva, terrific. Good call.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Bernardo Silva should win it or should be in the top 10?
I'm not going to win it. He should be in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, there's a couple that shouldn't be in it. But why is Ronaldo in it?
Because he won the Nations League with Portugal.
The Nations League. They won a 4-team tournament.
Well, it wasn't a 4-team tournament, was it?
And Serie A.
Just had to qualify. And he won Serie A.
For the 8th time.
Serie A, yeah. For the
Juventus won for the 8th time.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, he was taken there to win the Champions League.
I think there are others you could pick apart. Like Eden Hazard, surely you would pick apart ahead of Ronaldo.
No.
Hazard deserves to be in that list more than Ronaldo?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because the only reason Chelsea were in the top 4 is because of Hazard.
Top 4.
Well, do you want to hear an answer, or are you just going to...
What, suddenly top 4 special now, is it?
Oh, right, so without Hazard, are Chelsea getting in the top 4?
No.
No, OK, thank
sorry,
you.
but what...
So without Hazard, the Chelsea... Maybe a second-tier tournament, the Europa League, but they don't win the Europa League without him.
Right.
So there you go, he's carried that team.
He's carried that team.
Any success they had last year was because of him. So he carried the team.
And Juventus winning the league?
Oh, for the 8th time in a row in a one-team league.
But with Ronaldo...
So with a one-team league. If Ronaldo hadn't gone... Hold on a second. If Ronaldo hadn't gone...
All of a sudden, top 4 is more important than winning the league.
If Ronaldo hadn't gone to Juventus, would Juventus have won the league?
Probably.
Right, so how do you even count that? So he could have been as well not even bothered playing in the league. He could just come on and play in the Champions League. No, you're all right. Doesn't matter. We're going to win it anyway. We'll just save you for the Champions League.
So Portugal winning the Nations League?
That success, I'm just telling you that, in my opinion, Hazard would deserve it over Ronaldo. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Ronaldo didn't have any success.
Right.
I'm just telling you that Hazard had to do more than Ronaldo did. How's that? How does that sound to you? Did Ronaldo carry Juventus? No.
In a top 10 list of the best players last season, you wouldn't have Cristiano Ronaldo in it.
Not ahead of Hazard.
But you wouldn't have
him in it. Hold on a second. What do you mean I wouldn't have him in it?
Because you said
I never said I wouldn't have him in it.
Yes, you did.
I said I would have Hazard. I said I would have Hazard over Ronaldo.
You said at the start of this, I don't know what Ronaldo's doing in it.
I didn't say that.
You did! That's how this all started!
I didn't say that at all.
You did!
I didn't say why is he in it.
You did! You said he's lucky to be in it.
Neither of those two are going to win, guys.
He's lucky to be in it. I didn't say
it was. Two guys are going
I said he's lucky to be in it. That is a completely different thing than saying he shouldn't be in it.
Yes, it's exactly the same thing.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
I said he's lucky to be in it. And you're saying I've said... You said, you're classic, said he shouldn't be in it. I didn't say he shouldn't be in it. I said he's lucky to be in it.
That's exactly the same thing.
No, see it. Oh, sorry, we're all going by your rules.
Stupid English language.
Yeah, stupid English language, yeah. Well, if it was the same thing, it would come out the same, right? Right?
It's just different ways of putting it.
So hold on a second. When did lucky and shouldn't mean the same thing?
It's exactly the same
So
meaning.
lucky and shouldn't mean exactly the same thing?
Yes.
I don't know what school you went to.
If you said to anyone...
He actually went to college. He's going to tell people he went to university.
You're lucky to be here,
and you're saying
you're lucky.
And
the only reason you would say to someone you're lucky to be here is insinuating that they shouldn't be here.
Oh, it's insinuation now. Throwing out all your big university words. I'm insinuating now.
He's lucky to have graduated from university.
Well, hey, you're lucky you're sitting there, by the way.
They've had a...
Because if you don't shut up, you'll be sitting there for much longer.
So they've listened to the tape, Stevie, of what you said, and you said, why is Ronaldo in it?
Well, that's a completely different thing from lucky.
I think that's an ace.
Next question. What does...
It doesn't change the fact that lucky and shouldn't don't mean the same thing.
I think it insinuates the same thing.
Oh, it's insinuated they would change it. You see, you're changing your tune. Good job you were getting interrogated by the police.
Changing your tune? You're the one who just completely...
Keep me out of this, keep me out.
Can see him in the cop shop sitting there answering questions. Oh, you've changed your tune again, Mr. Thomas.
In the cop shop.
That's what it is, isn't it?
Why does Stevie hate Sule so... Oh, sorry. What job is Mourinho waiting for? Where would he fit in best?
He's got to go for an international job, isn't he?
I don't think he wants an international job.
Why not? I mean, why does he want to go through all this? I mean, the last couple of jobs he's had nothing but headache after headache.
So you're saying he shouldn't get a club job?
PSG.
No, what I'm saying is he'd be lucky to get one, which is two different things.
Where do you think he's going to go, Ian?
I don't know, but there's going to be a whole bunch of clubs by November who are worrying where their season's going, and they might reach out for somebody like Jose Mourinho. But I think at the moment, if I'm honest with you, I think he's slightly damaged goods, isn't he, guys?
Real Madrid still like him. You mentioned that on yesterday's show.
Yes.
Perez still likes him. Zidane walks out as a strop.
Hunters would be up in arms.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Not necessarily. I don't think it's quite as...
I thought he got run out of town the last time, did he not?
Yeah.
So then why would they want him back then, anybody?
Because they think they need someone in who has a strong personality to deal with the Ramoses and the
Well, he's got a
Marcelo.
strong personality, I can't argue with that.
Oh, so do you, Stephen. Why does Stevie hate Sule so much? He isn't even that slow and he's still a young defender, but I will admit his athleticism lacks a bit because of how big he is.
Hold on a second. I was of the opinion that football does include a modicum of athleticism.
Modicum.
Right? Because that's all he's got, a modicum of athleticism. Did you see him today against Spurs? Oh my goodness. And the thing is, most players at this stage of the year, when they challenge and are as slow as this guy was today against Spurs, will tell you, oh, it's pre-season, I'm not 100% fit yet. Well, this guy, he's got one gear from day one.
What do players do with the jerseys received after a post-game jersey swap? Is there a protocol and level of player to swap with or who initiates it? Yours is easy, Shaka. I imagine it's just goalkeepers.
Yeah. We never had that concern. So when you play against, you know, a big team or a big player, everybody races. If Trent Tobago playing against Argentina, everybody be racing for Lionel Messi's shirt or Aguero or somebody.
So does someone ask him during the game, like, can we swap afterwards?
Yeah.
Is that kind of how it...
Yeah, kind of depending on how sought after it is.
Right.
Right? If they know that as soon as the whistle
kind of get
goes...
dibs on it early.
Yeah, it'll be, 15 minutes after the game, Sort me out. One of them.
So were your club teams when you played?
Wait, yeah,
Could you swap them then? Because we couldn't.
Oh yeah,
If we gave somebody a jersey, Ronnie Moran would go absolutely mental.
Because
For
you
European games.
You had like a quota.
In fact, it happened. So Glenn Hussein, we signed him from Fiorentina. And part of the deal, I'm assuming, was we played them in a pre-season friendly. Right? So we played the pre-season friendly, and at the end of the game, Glenn runs over to the Fiorentina fans, takes his strip off and throws it into the fans. So he comes off after the game, Ronnie's waiting for him in the dressing room, and he's going, Ronnie goes up to him and goes, who do you think you are? Glenn's like that, eh? We've only got 4 of these strips. He says, I said, we've only got 3 now. He said, we've got a set. He said, you've just destroyed a set.
Wow.
Big time Charlie. Who do you think you are throwing your shirt? Yeah, but you know what I mean? Glenn's like that. What's wrong? It's like, what's wrong with this guy?
We could swap in European games for club. But speaking of strips, when Trent Tobago went to the World Cup in 2006, each player got 3 shirts. Of course, there's 3 group games. So all the players are complaining, if I swap shirts in each game, I'm not going to have any for myself.
Right.
As you know, and so we complained to TTFA and whoever was our liaison at the time, and they were just adamant. That's all we got from Adidas.
Wow.
3 shirts. So what if we qualified out in the group? What then? Well, then they'd have sorted us out. Well, anyway, we get knocked out in the group, and lo and behold, there was a certain club team in Trinidad and Tobago who started the new season in exactly the same kit that Trinidad and Tobago played in Germany in.
Yeah, the full.
That club shall not be named, but you can probably guess.
Yep.
Yes.
Brilliant. Did you swap shirts with anyone ever?
No. Nope.
No, not at all.
No.
Boring.
I wanted my Scotland strips.
Right.
I wanted them for myself.
Where are they now?
In my house.
Oh. Where were your shirts, Shaq? The ones that you swapped?
In my house. They're in my house.
That's it. We are done. ESPNFC is
Quick.
back tomorrow. You'll be lucky to see us.
What? You shouldn't be back, you. Hey? You'll be lucky to be back. I shouldn't be back.
Some of us will be lucky to
Always
be
the same
here.
thing. Isn't it? Some of us shouldn't be here.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.